I'm delighted to be joined in the studio by a great couple, Mike and Dawn, who I know have some great stories and advice to share. Welcome to the both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming along. Now, this is always the first question we ask everybody. What did you do before you went into the Clean Easy business? Let's start with you, Dawn.
Basically, ex-RAF. I was in the RAF as a courier.
Wow.
Got married, had 2 children, went to Saudi for 5 years, got divorced and ended up on my own with the 2 children. Single parent.
Okay. And Mike,
Yeah,
what did you do?
I started off in college and then I went on to the steel industry. From the steel industry, I went into the aluminium industry.
Oh.
Just prior to Clean Easy, though, as in the steel industry, I'd lost my job, and in the aluminium industry, I lost my job as well.
Oh, no.
So just prior to Clean Easy, I wasn't working at all.
Okay, right. Now, Dawn, what kind of lifestyle would you say that Clean Easy has afforded you?
Well, before Clean Easy, I was living in a 2 bedrooms, semi-detached property, rented, with the 2 children. Couldn't afford holidays. We couldn't afford an awful lot, actually. I couldn't tax the car. Now we live in a 4 bedrooms, 4 bathroom property in its own wood. We have 2 cars, well, 3 cars actually at the moment.
Wow.
We go on 3 holidays a year, and we're able to spend quality time with the children, which I think is quite important. So we're able to attend sports days, you know, open days, things like that. Yeah.
Over to you now, Mike. Could you give us 3 best tips for making it in the Clean Easy business?
Yeah.
What would you say?
I think, well, you learn this as you go along, but what we try to tell people is you're definitely going to need a goal. You've got to know where it is you want to go and a plan to go with the goal.
Yeah.
What you can then do is get advice from the people that introduced you into the business, and that advice would probably be to carry out a few daily activities. We're not talking massive stuff here. We're talking about a few consistent daily actions persistently.
Give us an example of that.
Well, for example, if you have a retail plan, you should be putting out catalogues, leaving them out for a couple of days, picking them up. You know how many you're going to pick up. You know how many you're going to put out. So you know how many you're going to pick up.
Yeah.
And that, in some part, is the first step.
So that's the basics, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's the first step. Something else you can...
Next, you would be talking about perhaps people you know who might be interested. You might be just handing out leaflets or putting cards in shop windows and that sort of thing. But doing it on a very consistent basis, that's the clue.
Yeah.
Not a sort of a big rush and then stop and another big rush and stop. Just generally getting on with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Third point I think I'd like to say there is most people come into Clean Easy because they want extra cash, either to sort of enjoy some of the niceties of life or to sort of pay off some of the niceties they've already had. And I always tell people, get your finances straight. Make sure that you're getting things right from Clean Easy. In other words, you wanted money, earn it, use it wisely. That's the clue.
Right, Mike, I'm going to give you the last words. How would you sum up Clean Easy?
That's an interesting one. I think the word that comes to mind to head up the sentence is control. Yeah. The thing is, in my past life, if you like, I had no control. If I was made redundant, it wasn't my choice. No. Clean Easy gives you control. You can control the amount you do, therefore the amount you earn. So you're controlling your own time and your own money. Want more? Do more. It's as simple as that. I think control is the word.
That about says it all, doesn't it? Mike and Dawn really have turned their dreams of a better lifestyle into reality.